In this video, I'm going to give you an example of how to add numbers with fractions by converting to the same denominator. So to begin with, I'm going to look at 1 and 1/7, and I'm going to add it to 2 and 1/4. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to convert my fractions so I've got the same denominator. So I'm going to look at 1/7 and I'm going to look at 1/4. Now I know that my lowest common multiple of 7 and 4 is 28, because if I multiply together the 7 and the 4, 7 4s are 28, so I know that I can work out my denominator as 28. So the first thing to do is to work out what I have to multiply by, and I know that I times the bottom number by 4, the denominator by 4, so I have to multiply the numerator by 4. So I've got 4 28ths is equivalent to 1/7, and with 1/4 I know I'm timesing by 7, so the top number I multiply by 7 as well, and I've got 7 28ths. So now I can say that 1 and 1/7 add 2 and 1/4 is equal to 1 and 4 28ths add 2 and 7 28ths. It's still getting a bit complicated because I've got these whole numbers here. So I'm going to deal with them first. 1 add 2 is 3. Next I've got to look at 4 28ths add 7 28ths. We only add the numerator, we don't add the denominator. 4 add 7 is 11 28ths. I can't simplify that because 11 is a prime number, and that's that example done. In the next example, I'm going to do 12 3/4 add 11 4/5. So in exactly the same way as I did previously, I'm going to work out a common multiple of 3/4 and a common multiple of 4/5. Okay, I know that if I do 4 times by 5 I get 20, so I'm going to work out 20ths. There. And I know when I times that by 5, I've got 20, so I times the numerator by 5, and I've got 15 out of 20. With the 4/5, I know that if I times that by 4, and if I times the numerator by 4, then I will have 16 20ths. So now I can say that 12 3/4 add 11 4/5 is equivalent to 12 and 15 20ths add 11 and 16 20ths. So the next thing to do is to deal with my whole numbers. 12 add 11 is 23. And then I need to look at the 15 20ths and the 16 20ths. So that's 23 add 31 20ths. 31 20ths is an improper fraction. It's the same as 20 20ths and 11 20ths. So that 20 20ths is my one whole number. So I can say that 23 and 31 twentieths is equal to 24 and 11 twentieths. Done.